Hey everyone, we're back and today I'm going to talk about negative verbs. Let's do a teeny weeny piece on grammar. So, you remember in chapter 1 we talked about the verb, let's underline it, be in positive and negative statements, and let's first review. So, you've got the verb be in negative statements. Do you remember what we did? We had the subject, then we had the to be verb plus not, and then we have an adjective. For example, I am not ready, or you, we, they are not ready, and he, she, it is not ready. Only for he, she, it, the verb to be changes. In chapter 2, we learned about simple present verbs in affirmative statements or positive statements. These verbs have two forms. For I, you, we, they, we had the simple with no S, and he, she, it, we had the verb plus an S. So I work, he works. You work, she works. Remember that simple present verbs in negative statements, they have three parts. I'm emphasizing on that again. You have the do or does, the not, and the base. I, you, we, they, the subjects, or he, she, it. Then you have do or does, depending. If it's I, you, we, they, of course we use do. If it's he or she, we use does. And then you have not, and then you have the verb. The verb stays the same. It won't change. Let's do some practice. Look at page 59, practice number 8. You've got simple present verbs in negative statements. So what we want to do is we want to underline the verb in the first statement and then use the same verb to complete the second sentence, but make it negative. So again, you've got 6 sentences. Out of that, what are you going to underline? Yes, the simple present verb in the first sentence. And then what are you going to do for the second one? Yeah, so you use the same verb, but make it negative. Don't change the verb. Remember, it's the same verb, but you make it negative. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Pause the video for 2 minutes. Do the exercise and then come back and check with me. Ding! Ding, ding. We're back. So, number 1. In soccer or football, the goalkeeper catches the ball with his or her hands. The other players do not catch the ball that way. The negative form. Do plus not plus the base. Number 2. The goalkeeper wears gloves. What's the main verb? Wear. And it's wears because you're talking about he or she. The other players, plural, so I need don't. And then I need the verb, gloves, players, the other players, or they, yeah, don't wear gloves. Number 3, all the players on a team wear the same uniform except the goalkeeper. Subject, all the players. Verb, wear. Negative, the goalkeeper, subject, which is he or she here. Negative for do or does. And then don't or doesn't. Because he or she, it's doesn't. Doesn't wear, simple verb, base, that uniform. The uniform is different. Number 4. The goalkeeper stays near the goal. Subject, goalkeeper, he or she. Verb, stay. So we have S. The goalkeeper stays near the goal. The other players, plural, it's like they. Don't or doesn't? Players. Correct. Don't. Verb, stay. With S or without S? Without S. Don't stay near the goal. Some soccer players score goals. گل میزنن. The verb is score. Some soccer players, plural. Again, it's they. Score with no S. Goals. A goalkeeper, he or she. Negative for score. Doesn't score goals. گل نمیزنه. گل نمیزنه. چه گلی؟ Most soccer players, they do a lot of running. The goalkeeper, he or she, does. Don't, doesn't. Doesn't. What's the verb? Most soccer players do a lot of running. Doesn't do so much running. You can also say doesn't run so much. There you go. Done? How did it go? Okay, now let's look at practice number 9, still on page 59. What do we have to do this time? Is I want you to complete the paragraph. You have 9 gaps and you want to fill each gap with the correct affirmative or positive form of the verb you've got in the parentheses. So, how many paragraphs? 1. How many gaps? 9. And what do you do with the gaps? You fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb in the parentheses. So, for example, my brother, Raoul, gap, a busy life. Verb, lead. Because my brother is he, I will need an S. So, leads a busy life. You've got 8 more. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Pause the video. Ding! 2 minutes. Ding, ding. We're back. My brother Raoul leads a busy life. He, have changes into? Excellent. Has a full-time job. He, with work. You need an S. Works. Long hours. He, make. Changes into? Makes. Remember, this is a good expression. Make good money. Do you make good money? Do you? What's your job? Write for me in the comments. What's your job? And if you make good money. And he, enjoy plus S. Spending money. He, go, changes into? Goes. Out on weekends with his friends. Raoul, like, with S, likes eating in restaurants and going shopping. He has a nice car. On weekends, Raoul, be, usually out having fun. Be changes into am, is, or are. Since we are talking about Raoul, it is Raoul is usually out having fun. Quite easy, huh? Okay. So, now what I want you to do is to rewrite the same paragraph, But change Raoul to Hector, another person, and then make all the verbs negative. So for example, my brother Raoul leads a busy life. It's like I have another brother, my brother Hector, or my other brother Hector doesn't lead a busy life. He's just lazying around. Lead a busy life is also a good expression. So do that. Put them in the comments. Let's look at practice number 10. This one's easy. Correcting the errors. In each sentence, you've got a wrong verb or a wrong part. Just look for something that is wrong and fix it. For example, my best friend is need a new job. Need is a verb itself. Because it's my best friend, we just need to add S to need. So the correct form is my best friend needs a job. 9 more sentences, 2 minutes. Pause the video. Come back. Ding ding. My friend's name, Massimiliano. What do you need? My friend's name. We need a verb. My friend's My friend's name is Massimiliano. People call him Max. People, plural. It's like they. So it should be call, no S. People calls him Max. He's wrong. He work for a bank. He, S, works for a bank. He is not like his job. What's the problem with this? Like is my verb. I want to make it negative. What do I need? Do or does? This is he. So it should be does. He does not like his job. His job, it's not the right job for him. His job, it is the same thing as his job. So we don't need both of them. His job is not the right job for him. He is not want to stay at the bank. Same problem. Want is my verb. He is my subject. Do, does. Because it's he does not want to stay in the bank. He wants to play his guitar all the time. Wants. Max and his friends has a pop band. Max and his friends, plural. They. So has changes into have. And they are good musicians, but they are not make any money. Do you remember the expression? Make good money. Opposite, doesn't make good money. They are good musicians, but they do not make any money. If you've done them all right, you should give yourself a tap on the shoulder. Very good. Now, what I want you to do, again, on your own and in your free time, write 8 sentences about Kim's sister. About Kim's sisters, like the Kim Kardashians. You can use actually Kim Kardashians or use your imagination. And I want you to write some positive and negative sentences about either this Kim in the picture and Kim's sisters, Lizzie, Emily, Ronnie, and Allison. Or you can write about Kim Kardashian and her 5 sisters. Put them in the comments. I promise to give you feedback. Bye-bye. See you next time.